What is up, A-Team? Welcome back. Awesome Austin here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day, or not, depending where you're at, but hope it's awesome. And yes, we're back at it today talking more about cryptocurrency markets. A little bit flat, a little bit down right now. The overall market, stock market's definitely down today, but we'll see how the day progresses here. I do want to say what's up to everyone here in the chat. Today is going to be a little bit of a short stream. I'm probably going to only be on here for 30 minutes. I got to get out for an appointment, so I want to give everyone a heads up on that. But we are going to make it good. We're going to make it fast, and we're going to definitely have the play of the day at the end of the stream here. So with all that, I want to say what's up to everyone here in the house. We got Real Ice Bear. What's up, man? Evan, Tall Paul, Crypto Keeper. We got Joel in the house here. What's up, Pipeline? Richard, good to see you guys. Ian's in the house. Cool Cat. Kenny G, good to see you guys. Appreciate you all being here. Moto's in the house. You don't say what's going on, man. Let's effing go. Yeah, 5 trades, 5 wins. Thank you, Austin. That's awesome, dude. You're killing it, man. Yeah, it's been up and down for the most part. Today, I think I'm actually going to play the game. We're going to play the game. As you guys know, I put a long in for 225. 225 hasn't hit. I actually think I'm going to move that down to 220, and I'm going to play the short game. I'll tell you the reasons why, but we'll go through it here. I know shorting the market is just, again, you should be holding cryptos for long term and be playing the games of longing and shorting and seeing what you see, and that's really how it goes. So what's up, Andrew? Good to see you, dude. Austin in the house. Good morning to you, Mark. Appreciate you all being here. What's up, A-Team? What's up, Abel? All right, so let's jump into it today. We have a lot to cover here before I jump off stream. As you can see right now, the markets are just a tad bit down, about 0.01%. That's really flat for the most part. Last 7 days aren't looking too hot for a lot of cryptos. The big question is whether the market's going to go up or down, right? That's always the biggest question. Market's obviously trending down right now. It's been trending down over the last 24 hours here. We've definitely had our peaks. We definitely had our falls, but I mean, for the most part, it is trending downward. Stock market is definitely down on the day right here. You can see just slightly. It's nothing crazy. We did go on a 6-day winning streak before this. NASDAQ's at minus 37 points, S&P 500 at 14, and the Dow's down 97.5 points right now. Great thing I want to point out here, and I appreciate everyone here on the A-Team who was able to jump into the Tesla. Whoever got into Tesla right here it's phenomenal. As you guys know, Tesla is up significantly since we purchased at 125 and at 225. Sorry, I said 125. 225. This thing is up almost 55% since we purchased that back, literally back in April. You can see right here, Elon did come out and commit to 5 more years as the CEO of Tesla. This is phenomenal, dude. Like, the market's jumped up. This is up over $8 today, up over almost 3%. I mean, Tesla's looking absolutely phenomenal right now. One of the best purchases of 2025 for myself right now. I'm going to be honest with you. Very excited for where Tesla's at. I got to say, even some lady on X was talking crap to me about buying Tesla. Dude, I think she's just mad that she didn't buy Tesla. I just think that's what it comes down to. She's bitter about she didn't buy Tesla, but it's okay. Not everyone's going to jump in. Not everyone's going to do it. So one thing I want to put out right here, a lot of negativity in the market, dude. A lot of negativity out here. And like Jamie Dimon, again, I don't really care for the guy. He doesn't believe in Bitcoin. He said, I'll allow you to buy it, but I still don't believe in it. So he's a hater of crypto, hater of Bitcoin. But when he does speak, you got to listen to it because he obviously is the CEO of one, if not the largest institution in the world, in JP Morgan. So you got to take what he says, with you got to actually listen to what he says. And I'm not saying that he's an idiot. I'm just saying that he is definitely a fear monger. And he's basically saying that we become really too complacent with everything going on right now. And the chances of stagflation is actually extremely high. So he's out here basically fear mongering and, says that the markets are too complacent. And he actually thinks that we're going to be in for a massive collapse in the markets coming up here because of significant loss in growth for a lot of companies. So, again, negative. We got a bearish person in the market here who's ahead of one of the largest institutions in the world. So something to consider here when you're thinking about it. So that is kind of crazy to see right here. Didn't expect to wake up and hear him say that. But yes, got in your Tesla advice and killing it. Dude, that's awesome, my batch. I love it, dude. I love it. I love it. If JP Morgan is just talking as Kirk, yeah, right. RPM, it's just wild to me. It's wild. GS, what's up, bud? Like it, that stream. What's up, Candy? I'll start. Yeah, the game, like the actual game where we all just lost the game because we talked about the game. Yes. What's up, Karen? What's up, Karen? Good to see you. Good to see you. What's up, Big B? We got Big B in the house here. We got Corbin in the house. What's going on, guys? What's the low on XRP today? I'm probably gonna move it down. I'm gonna move it down. We'll discuss that here a little bit. Like I said, this will be a short stream, unfortunately, but I decided I'd jump on and we'll be on here for at least 30 minutes. Ripple's case is over. Oh, price is down because Ripple's case. Yeah, there's a lot of that, dude. I'm wasting time and money. Starting to wonder if I'm wasting time and money. It all depends on where you want to go. But there's more than just XRP. XRP is just an easy chart to trade. That's personally how I feel. XRP is a really easy chart to trade. this is kind of crazy. I was not expecting this either. So Argentina's president shuts down the Libra crypto scandal. So basically, he probably got outed. There's too much that was getting uncovered. And so he shut it down. This is like one of the biggest scams of 2025, dude. As you guys know, there was the whole Libra crypto scandal. They put a crypto task force on it to find out who did it. We all know who did it. He's come out on multiple streams and did it. And now they put an end to it because obviously the people have been implicated. And I'm sure there's people that, are on his side, whether it's his sister or himself. Kind of just a sketchy situation. I mean, honestly, dude, really sketchy when you think about it. I just got to say, I'm going to put it out there. Let me tell you, leveraging on BTC is killing me. Yeah, you got to be careful with that, Mark. You know what I mean? I do small amounts, guys. Small amounts of leveraging it's like I said, it's kind of like putting in a parlay. You risk small amount to gain a lot, right? For me, when I do my parlays, I'll do like $10 parlays, right? And my goal is to make like $2,000 or $3,000. I usually hit one of those. I'm not even lying to you. You can ask Fan. I usually hit one of those at least once a week. I'll hit like a $10, make $3,000 bucks. I'm not even kidding you, dude. I usually, with my parlays, I do pretty good. Leveraging is the same way for me, dude. Leveraging the same way. I'll put $110. I'll put $10 in, spend $100 putting it in, and I'll have 10 different plays going on, and one of those will make me $1,000 bucks. If not, make me more. And so, like, I look at it the same exact way as I look at parlays is how I look at leveraging. You know what I mean? You can go out and leverage a lot of money and you'll lose a lot of money. You can leverage small amounts of money and make more money. That's my just personal opinion. Again, to each our own on how we want to look at it. And so that's kind of how I do it. Do you share your parlays for members? I sometimes I do. Yeah, I go down there and I'll put it in the on Discord. I will definitely put it in the little sports thing. There's a lot of people out there that put their parlays out there. I don't hit them all, but I definitely hit a lot. I mean, my parlay account right now for parlays, I think I'm at like $3,500 right now. And I haven't put a parlay in like 2 months. Usually when I do it during football, college football and college and the NFL is where I usually jump in, and then usually college basketball. Outside of, and then so summertime, I really don't parlay a whole lot. But that's kind of worth that, dude. Yes, I want to follow soon. All right, David. You're so cool. Evan, you're so cool. Austin, when will you allow copy parlay on the Discord? Anytime you want, dude. I'll share my parlays, you guys. I don't hit them all. I'm gonna tell you guys, I do not hit them all, but I usually will hit one that will pay back, and literally I'll go up a pretty significant amount. So, trade lower amounts and leverage till you figure it out. Yeah, that's the big thing here, and that's kind of where I'm at, dude. 105.729. Yeah, you're talking about for Bitcoin right now. But again, it's gonna bounce around. Usually at the top of the hour right now. We're at the top of the hour. Bitcoin's coming up here. We're on the day chart right here. You can see, I mean, it's been pretty good. I mean, Bitcoin had a really massive day on Sunday, and it's come down yesterday, came down, tried to fill up this little fair value gap right here. Again, the indicators look good. The 12 hours looking good on Bitcoin. The day chart's working its way down, which again, that's fine. The weekly's still looking phenomenal right now, right? We're going to peak out up here though. It's going to eventually peak out. So we're going to probably bend, like you can see right here, where it's kind of bent over a little bit, went a little flat because we obviously reached our peak. And then, eventually we're going to come back down again. So you got to prepare for this. It's eventually going to do the same thing here that we see right here. Oops. What we see right here is what's about to happen right here, right? We're peaking out up here. So hopefully we can get to some all-time highs. We're probably going to peak down again. It's going to come down. Like I said, it's probably going to come down. We'll probably hit a bottom right around like 91, 92 again. Probably somewhere in here, hopefully. You don't want to come all the way back down to 75, but we'll probably come back into, 90,000 again. And then we'll probably bounce back up for the second run of the year. And that's kind of the goal of where we're going right now. But we're already on the peak of this right now, guys, before we have a downturn here. So XRP falls behind, right? Falls 2 weeks behind Bitcoin. I told you guys that. Bitcoin follows ahead. So right now we're going to peak out. We're probably going to hit all-time highs on this little run right here. We'll probably hopefully come up here and we'll hit probably into maybe the 110, 112, maybe 120 would be nice, right? We'll see what happens. But then Bitcoin, XRP is going to come down. And again, the things I'm putting on today are just literally like day trades. Like these are just like swing trade, day trades. You're not holding them for more than 24 hours. And that's kind of where like a lot of this XRP, these are not long hold, like margins are not long holds. I just want to put that out there. If you're putting any like leverage trade in there, it's like short-term holds, guys. Like get in, get out. Let's see why everything down right now. Yeah, give it a everything's popping around right now. I mean, the markets are down overall. Sentiment's down overall. You can see right here, this is pretty crazy. The German government sold 49,858 BTC for 2.89 billion, and that was an average price of about 57,000 Bitcoin. Right now, their Bitcoin should be worth about 5.24 billion, and it's currently they've lost an opportunity of 2.38 billion. That's so much money. I can't believe it. I can't believe they sold it. This is great news today, too. India's Supreme Court favors regulation over a complete crypto ban. As you guys know, India banned cryptocurrency across the board. Obviously, they're one of the largest, if not most populated countries in the world. And, now for them to come out and say that they actually just want to work on crypto regulation versus crypto ban is really, really good for just crypto in general. I mean, it just allows more people to accumulate this across the board. So it's a fall in global liquidity with lag, maybe about a month or so. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It is falling about. Bitcoin's usually about 2 weeks ahead of all the other altcoins. So I couldn't believe that they actually put this out here today. Anyone out here that's loving ADA, I'm sorry, but you can see right here, there's a lot of news out there. The Hawkinson faces a 600 million treasury fraud claim. This is coming from CoinMarketCap, which is kind of crazy they put this out there. But I mean, a lot of people are out here dogging ADA. So Cardano has definitely has some explaining to do, and I'm kind of shocked that they put this out here, but it is what it is. Here we are. Adam L, thanks so much for the $5 super chat. Good morning. Hi, fan. Brad also buys Coinbase in addition to his Circle bid. What's say, team? He just goes out and starts buying everything up. Coinbase. I don't think Brian Armstrong would give up Coinbase, dude. I mean, like, honestly, that'd be crazy if he did. I mean, I guess I should never say never. I mean, anyone could probably be bought to some degree. And yeah, that'd be wild if he buys Coinbase too. But I mean, if buying Circle is a big deal. I feel like buying Circle is that's huge. Going down with ETHgate, dude, that's crazy. I was shocked to see this hit right here. Great news right here. Ethereum supply on exchanges has dropped below 4.9% for the first time in history. That's the lowest amount of ETH on exchanges out there right now. You can see through the history. This goes all the way back from May 13 of 2013 all the way to now. This is the amount of, so the red right here is supply of Ethereum. The green right here is supply of Bitcoin. And as you can see, this is the amount of Bitcoin and Ethereum that are on exchanges are literally at some of the lows. You can see right here, Bitcoin on exchange is down 7.1%, the lowest since November of 2018. So 2018 going to 2019 and 20 was the bull run. So you got to think we're just coming down to the peak of that where we're going to start to rally back out of here. A lot of people are accumulating Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this is really, really positive when you're looking at the charts. So keep this in mind. Also, right here, this is pretty wild to see. This is the tip of an iceberg. When you talk about the tip of an iceberg, and then this is all of it right here, look at this. This is just crazy to see how much debt we're in. I don't know how we're going to get over it. I honestly don't know if we'll ever get it back. But you can see right here, .com surplus was the only time we ever had a surplus, in the last, I don't know, freaking 50 years. Actually, less than that, like 30, 40 years. And I mean, it's just crazy. We're not even pulling in anything. So I don't know what's going to happen here, but this is something to watch out for, at least when you're talking about, the global economy and things like that. So pretty crazy when you start to really think about it, but that's kind of where we're at right now. So debt is insane. You talk about an iceberg, that's what it is. It's saying it would bankrupt but Coinbase, but I feel like it's losing Circle as a crash. It's a cash cow for sure, dude. Owning Circle would be a huge cash cow. What's up, Selmo? I really don't think Ripple will get Circle. Circle is already in bed with Stellar. You think so? You think Stellar is going to get? I don't know, man. Circle won't sell to Ripple. I don't know. People will always be bought. They're offering double what they would get as an IPO. So if Circle goes and drops their IPO, they're going to get $5 billion. That's what they're worth right now. But you have a company out here that's going to pay you $10 billion, $11 billion, double what your valuation is. That's insane to me, dude. Because you know why? It makes sense from a Ripple standpoint is because when Ripple goes and drops their IPO, they're going to be worth $15 billion. Versus right now, if Ripple goes out there, they're maybe worth $3 billion, $2-3 billion for Ripple right now. I think is what their valuation was. Now you buy Circle, you go and you buy Hidden Roads. Now you own an institution. You own one of the largest stablecoins in the world. Then you have XRP, RLUSD. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy what happens here. It's saying it would bankrupt Coinbase. I don't know if it would. Coinbase doing anything for users before it dies because custody is not paying well. Yeah, dude. It's in all reality, people are still using. Well, I mean, Coinbase has really just become all they are is a third party for ETFs now. I mean, ETFs run through Coinbase, and so they're just a custodial for all these ETFs that are dropping. That's kind of what they're going to eventually become. They'll probably just become a custodian for a lot of that, especially when regulation comes out. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong on that. So obviously, I still have my long in on XRP right now, 225.10. I still got that long. It's an isolated. I did put my other one yesterday is going at, I think I'm up like $8. Like, it hasn't really done a whole lot. And again, I'm probably not going to hold this I'll probably hold this for probably another 10 to 12 hours. I'll probably hold it and then I'll sell regardless of where it's at. Again, you don't want to hold these for too long. You got to consider your funding rates up above here. So make sure you're considering funding rates. I've been in the green, so I haven't had to pay any of the funding rate. Usually the shorts are paying for this, but still, when you have these trades in here, I like to get in and get out of them, but we'll see what happens here. The liquidation price is sitting around 15 cents. I mean, I don't know if I truly don't think that I'd be shocked if H bar hits 15 cents. I mean, it's definitely, I do think that there's going to be a correction. I just said that. I mean, when you look at where things are at, like Bitcoin definitely has a chance to come back down and hit somewhere in the 100,000 mark or somewhere in this ballpark before we reach the next levels especially on the day chart. You can look at the weekly and think that weekly, you can come down to this 99 mark right here, which I think could definitely happen for a Bitcoin. So, that's kind of where I'm at if you want to short the markets or whatever game you're in there. I said this with XRP too. I definitely think that XRP is going to probably come back down to this 220, 221 range. Again, this is on the daily chart right here. This is where I'm going to adjust my short there. I have the 225 short right there that I have in, long. I'll probably move that down to probably right around the 220 marker right here, which then will allow me to probably get the leverage. I mean, down to this lower half right here. I mean, this is a pretty good fall right here if it gets past this 0.5. And we'll look at this one. You can see our little buys in this area right here. But I mean, that's kind of where I'm at with it. We are going to probably have a little bit of just based off the RSIs, just looking at the RSIs, you can see the weekly is looking good, but the 12 hours already down, the 4 hours coming down, the day chart's on its way down. And like I said, I think the sweet spot is right around this 222 to 220 marker. And so I'm going to move that down a little bit. That's my personal take on it right now. We got Billion Wright coming in hot with the $2 super chat here. What's up, A-Team? Like the live. Appreciate you, my guy. Hope all is well. Thanks so much for it. Jake Clever mentioned yesterday that Circle told Brad he don't trust Ripple, so sell into Coinbase. I don't know if that's true or not. It's too hard to say, dude. BTC at 106. Yeah, it's looking pretty good right now. Bitcoin's coming up pretty nice. Usually when Bitcoin climbs, altcoins seem to fall down. You can see right now that right now the Bitcoin, which is the pink line right here, or red, depending on what your screen you're looking at, is definitely on the rise right now. So Bitcoin's coming up here. XRP, let's go to the hour chart here. XRP, it seems like 10 a.m. seems like right when Bitcoin or right when XRP seems to climb is right around like 10 a.m., dude. It seems like to be the time for that. Are you saying to expect all coins to continue to drop for a couple weeks due to the Bitcoin drop? Usually, I'm hoping that Bitcoin's going to reach its all-time high. I'm just saying when we're looking at the dailies, right? It's going to come down and then come back up. It's hard to say where to buy in. I mean, you could play the game, right? If I'm saying that I wanted to get XRP at 225, then you're going to short the market to get to your 225, right? If you think the market's going to come down to 225, which is where I have a buy order in, shouldn't you play the game to short it? But if you don't want to short the market, which again, not everyone wants to short the market, you could buy right now at 334 in hopes that this gets back up to this, back up into this range if you wanted to, back up into the 240 range. It's all a matter of how you look at the charts right here. On the the hours working its way back up here, the 4 hours working its way down, the 12 hours already at the bottom. Like I said, the day chart is working its way down, and the weekly is still looking good. So on a weekly level, this is like we're looking positive on the weekly, right? Even though this week is actually in the red. But we knew that it was going to be in the red this week because we went, just the pattern of it shows that usually it ends in the red. So, I mean, we knew that going in. I think I said it I might have said it on Sunday when we filmed. Circle has already told Ripple they don't trust it. That'll be interesting to see that. Shannon coming in hot with a 10 gifted members. If Shannon gifted you membership, please say thank you to Shannon. And those 10 new members, welcome to the A-Team. Appreciate you guys. And thank you so much, Shannon, for all you do with the donations to the memberships. I think it's important that Ripple, they need to liquidate their holdings. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do with their holdings. People are thinking they're going to give it to the USA. I don't think they're going to do that. They're not going to give it to the government. I was really doing good in crypto, and India implemented new rules to pay 30% tax on gas. Oh my gosh, 30% tax in India. Congrats, Maria. Yeah, thank you, Deb. That's crazy. I didn't know it was that much. Hopefully, this SEC case gets settled soon. Yeah, I hope probably in a couple months. Well, Ripple's using RLC on Hidden Road still boosts XRP. Yeah, new sub. Can you ask if anyone is having issues with the watch list on Coinbase app? Yeah, that watch list. I'm having the same thing, dude. It's annoying how they changed it, Sander. It's super annoying what Coinbase did. Finally sitting in a park. Hard to see comments with the sun. Hell yeah, Trent. At least you got the sun out, bud. At least you got the sun out. So the question is, are you guys going to long or short XRP today? What's your take? I want to know from the A team. You longing or shorting XRP? That's what we're doing today. We're doing the play of the day, and I want to know if you're going to long or short. I should probably let's put a poll out there real quick. I'll just do that. Let's put a poll out there real quick, and then you're saying short. Wow, we're saying long. All right, let's do a poll real quick. Let's say what to do with XRP today. I want to say long or short. All right, I want to start a poll here. You guys will decide the fate of the play of the day. That was Jake mentioned is that unrealized gains tax of individuals and the government, law enforcement, corporations. Why short? Oh, because if you're playing the game, like I said, if you're playing the game, like the indicators are showing that we could continue in the downward trend of this week. You can see XRP is already in the red. And so some people are, again, the indicators are showing that we could potentially be coming down. The day chart's on its way down. You can see right here. Let me get the comment out of the way. The 12 hours already on the way on the bottom here, which could work. You could say, well, that's going to work its way back up, but maybe the 4 hours already working its way down too. And then the 1 hour is working its way up, but that's just the 1 hour. So 1 hour could be good, but the rest could be, down, which you could see right here. Last time it's worked its way up, we hit up here. So, I mean, you could say that in the hour, we could come back up to 36. We could come up to like this area and then come back down again. It's really hard to say, or we continue downward, right? We do like a little hit right here and we come back down, which is, again, what you could see right here. This comes up, hit the 50%, or actually that's right around the 43%, which is right where we're at. And it could come back down just like we saw right here. So a lot of things are saying that it could be a good way to short it. BTC on a little rip right now. Yeah, 106, almost to 107. Don't touch to touch the 200 MA, the 200 moving average. Yeah, the 200 moving average right now the 200-day moving average for XRP. Yeah, it's way down here, dude. That's EMA close. It's down here at the 204. Where are you looking at? Are you talking? Where are you looking at, dude? Dork. When BTC hits 107, XRP at 236, then short. Is that what you're saying? All right. Do you think there will be a big announcement type event for XRP, potential U.S. government? Good question. I don't know. Damn, we have 64 people are saying long it. All right, that's what we'll do. We'll put a long in, see what happens here. The fate of this trade is on your hands, A team. The fate of this trade will be on your hands. All right, so if we're saying long it, we'll just do we'll have some fun. Let's go to I'm going to do an isolated. We'll do an isolated one, so we'll put some margin on. We'll buy it at market value. Let's do it at market value here. Since we're saying long it right now, we're going to open up a long. We're going to let's see what that opens up to. That puts you at a liquidation price of 231. Oof. That's a 50x. Damn. 50x leverage. Open a long on it. All right. Is that what you guys want to do? Open up a long? Open up a long, not our financial advisor. You guys are telling me. You guys are my financial advisors today. 500 people in here, 70 likes. I only clicked long to get rid of the window. Bull get paid. Bears get paid. Pigs get slaughtered. True. Yeah, come on, everybody. Hit that like button. All right, dude. All right, dude. Everyone's saying long it, dude. We're going to freaking long it. We'll come back and look at it, and we'll chuckle, okay? 31, 30, or 230, 230.98 would be liquidation at this point. I wonder if I should let's do 5,000. Let's do 5,000. Leave some room for Air. The 50X. Yeah, 63% say long, 37% out of 128 votes. Not too bad. Shorts might get wrecked. Definitely not shorted at 240. You think shorted at 240? Well, then you should long it now and then short it at 240, right? I mean, if you put a long in now, it goes to 240. You make a good thing, you'll close that out, and then you'll short it at 240, right? Isn't that the game? Isn't that the game that we should be playing? All right, we're opening the long. Here we go. Confirm. Order successful. We're in a game. We're in the game. A team's in the game now. All right. Got to get that play of the day in. We'll see how it goes. So right now we got a 50x leverage. Oh, liquidation's at 230. And we'll see what it goes. We'll see what goes. $100 on the line. There it is. I only click on so we'll see how it goes. We'll see where it goes, guys. This is all in your hands. I blame everyone here in this chat. Like all the comments blame me. You wait to tap it and pattern or range. XRP is lost of stuck sideways. Reckon everyone. It is stuck sideways. Reckon a lot of people. It's hard to determine where to go. Oh my gosh, this looks horrible. Fan coming in hot with the mushroom shot. It's called a shroom shot. So we've advanced from our nasty other shots to shroom shots. Blame everyone. Let's go. Blame everyone. It's just funny how like everyone in the comments like always, they're always like, I hate you. I can't believe I left my long in at 233. Oh, nice. So you're sitting pretty good then. I need to make a UFC parlay to hedge it now. You know it, dude. All right, so this is the shot right here. I shared this on my channel before on X. These are called like little shroom shots. It has lion's mane. It's infused probiotics. This is like our new healthy shot of the day. So before I hop off, we're taking. You're not a financial advisor. You guys, A-Team's my financial advisor. Thank you guys for financial advising me on taking a 50x long on XRP right now. Oh, how the tables have turned. Oh my God, that's so gross. Oh my gosh, it's so gross. Ugh. Will shrooms help? I don't know, Mark. I know that this actually it tastes like hell, but oh, we'll see. So I guess I'll probably take profits. Well, we'll see what happens here. Like I said, it's a 50x isolated long. We'll see what happens here. Austin, remember to say not financial advice like a real YouTuber. No way, dude. That is the dumbest thing. I hate when people say it. If someone says I'm not financial advice or I'm not your financial advisor, like I'll literally click off their video. You're eating the wrong kind of shoots. Fan, give Austin a couple drags of oregano oil. Hell no, dude. That's like the black seed oil, dude. That stuff is horrible, dude. Shots of Jameson straight to the grow hair on your chest. Yeah. Did you buy at market price? I did. I bought at market price. I always do here on the channel because I want to have a play of the day. So if I'm buying most of the things at market price, just for the play of the days. So it's either we make it or we get wrecked. I'm already up $11. So $100 margin, up $11. This is the game that you can play, right? You put $100 on the line, it could go up $11. You could lose it. It is what it is. This is like I said, a parlay. But this is what's fun about. I mean, so don't overextend yourself. If you have the money to play it. If you don't, then don't do it, right? Because you can get wrecked really easy in this space. So like I said, I don't go crazy. I don't put like thousands of dollars down. I have before. It's stressful as hell. Like I said, I just do like little tiny things here and there, make a couple bucks, call it a day. Hey, no problem, dude. Yeah, this is the A-Team, dude. This is the A-Team. This is the A-Team trade right here. This is the A-Team trading. What are the commissions like on that, dude? Like nothing. I said the reason why I included the link, the reason why I included the affiliate link was because you get 10%. People who sign up get that 10%. You know what I mean? So if you want to use it. If you don't. I mean, I don't care. It's up to you guys. I just did it out of just having it there for people, because a lot of people are going to come in here and say, "Hey, what are you watching? What are you using? What are you using?" Well, I can say it's in that link right there. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yeah. Said 100 went down 3,100 a month. That's what I said, and 100 went. Well, that's why you got to do isolated, Marty. So isolated right now is I'll lose. The only thing I could do right now is lose my $100 on this margin trade. That's what's nice about isolated margin is that you're putting only thing up for risk right now is literally your $100. You're not putting anything else up. So, but yeah, guys, with all that, I got to bounce. I told you guys I got to jump off here early. We'll see how this thing continues to go. And with all that, I got to bounce. I love you guys a ton. Thank you so much for coming on here. I know it's been a short stream, but we will see you guys next time. We'll continue to monitor this. I'll put it in the Discord where we're at with the pricing right here. I'll continue to share this A-team play of the day. So with all that, have a fantastic day. Love you guys a ton. Thanks so much for watching. We're out. Peace out, everyone.